societal problem. If you take away poverty, if you take away hunger, if you take away frustration, if you take away illiteracy, terrorism will disappear. All non-governmental organizations in Cameroon under fire because of terrorism and money laundering. So if you are partnering or running a non-governmental organization in Cameroon, you have to listen to this video right to the end because it will help you. The Minister of Territorial Administration, Paul Atanga Nji, has called on non-governmental organizations to produce annual report of all their activities, including financial report and details of financial assistance to their organization. This initiative aims to enhance effort in combating terrorism and money laundering. This is what is going to take place. And the only thing I am praying is for the government to do it genuinely, because there are many non-governmental organizations in Cameroon created not to help people, but created by thieves and scamming people, created for just one purpose, money laundering. And this, the government do it because many countries have investigated and discovered that money laundering, the highest people that are involved in money laundering are non-governmental organizations. Because non-governmental organizations, churches or religious body, they have some kind of financial freedom, that they don't investigate their income, what is coming in. They don't investigate. You know, each individual is having a minimum. People are having maximum amount they can transfer from one country to another. If it is more than that, they will call your attention and they will investigate where the money is coming from. But with non-governmental organizations and churches or some religious body, they don't do it. That they have that kind of financial freedom because people and government believe that that money is going to help people. And those involved in money laundering and terrorism took advantage of this. And now they are partnering with non-governmental organizations or with churches. That is what today in many places you are hearing about partnership in churches. Most of those partnerships are people involved in money laundering. And today on TFA Talking Point, we are going to talk about it. And before we do that, remember to subscribe to our channel, share our videos, and I am going to allow you to listen to Mr. Atanga Nji. And after that, we are going to pick some point. We are going to talk about some issue concerning terrorism in Cameroon.
That is the activities of non-profitable organizations and money laundering. It's very important to recall that all those who are working in this sector have the obligation to produce yearly a report on all the activities, a financial report and details on all those people, groups of people or men of goodwill who from time to time give financial assistance to help you undertake your activities. It's obvious today that if we are holding this meeting today, it's because we have observed that so many non-profitable organizations, as they call them, could be used in one way or the other to finance terrorist activities or for the purpose of money laundering. So it's important to sensitize the leaders, the promoters of NGOs, and all what we call non-profitable organizations, that all the activities must be done in accordance with laws. It's very important to show a high level of transparency in all financial transactions. I can say it is an obligation to send to the Minister of Territorial Administration a financial report on all the activities carried out within 1 year. More than ever, the teams of the ministry will go down the field to sensitize and make regular controls, because we need vital information on your activities.
That is Mr. Atanga Nji, the Minister of Territorial Administration in Cameroon. So we are talking about the issue of terrorism in Cameroon. I said about what? There are many things the government has to do in order to end terrorism. They are sending the money to people who are already prepared, ready to perform or to involve in a terrorism act. If the people are not there, they will not send the money to anybody. So the government has to look into the root causes of terrorism, in which DFA Talking Point has named many in many of my videos. I talk about poverty, I talk about illiteracy, I talk about frustration, I talk about hunger. When you allow people poor, anybody can use them for whatsoever they wish to, so far as they will receive money at the end. That is one point. I always quote this particular example in the far north region of Cameroon, where Boko Haram came to Cameroon. They never have any interest in Cameroon. They came to Cameroon to look for fighters, to look for suicide bombers. And they came there and discovered that they have millions of them there, ready to be used, illiterate. They were not educated. They are not educated because the government refused to give them school and only create a political school without benches, school without teachers, school without infrastructure, and people are frustrated there. And then the level of poverty there, they don't have food. And anybody that will come in and promise them the kind of money that they have never imagined in their brain, they will go in for, they will fall for it, because they are not focused, they are not educated. They will just tell them that I'm going to give you 10 million. Just imagine a poor man hearing about 10 million just to carry bomb and enter the market. The person will do it, not knowing that he, because of illiterate, he himself will die in it. And he will go and explode it in the market, killing people and returning back, thinking that he, after that, he will return, not knowing that he will die in the process. And this is the problem. So the government should look at the root causes of terrorism, in which I believe, and I keep on accusing the government of Cameroon for creating poverty, because Cameroon is not a poor country, for creating insecurity, because Cameroon has the resources and the knowledge to end insecurity in Cameroon, for creating illiteracy. The money is there, the resources are there. Cameroon is one of the most educated countries in the world. That if the government says today that all Cameroonians will be educated, I'm talking about quality education, they will receive it. But the government of Cameroon refused to, because they are using these people, manipulating them for their own political gain in order to stay in power. So Mr. Atanga Nji, that is a good initiative. That is a good initiative on the part of the government. And what I want you to do is to look at the root causes of terrorism. Why are many Cameroonians, young Cameroonians, frustrated? Answer that question, solve that problem, and you will reduce terrorism. Why are many Cameroonians poor? Answer that question, solve that problem, and terrorism will reduce. Why are many Cameroonians loyal to terrorism organizations, or people who want to destabilize Cameroon, or people who want to create violence, or people who want to intimidate others? Why are people loyal to them? You answer that, you answer that question, and you create solution to it, and it will end. You will not keep on struggling to solve a problem. If you stop the money from coming in, the people will still remain poor, and there are still people in Cameroon that will want to cause a violence or intimidate other people, and they will use them without transferring money from one place to another, without using non-governmental organizations, without using churches. That is what the DFA Talking Point is sending today to Mr. Atanga Nji. So if Mr. Atanga Nji comes across this video, the only thing you have to do to support us is to subscribe to our channel and drop your own comment. Listening to this, drop your own comment. TFA Talking Point is all about proposing lasting solutions to societal problems. If you take away poverty, If you take away hunger, if you take away frustration, if you take away illiteracy, terrorism will disappear. It will disappear automatically.